I want to talk today about healing, how amazing our body is in its complexity and ability to heal itself, how connected the mind and body are, and how we can use our thoughts as pathways to healing. If you watch the water in the video that we're watching, just ripple away from us, rippling away from the starting point, heading into the direction that it's intended to go. I want us to also think about how illness can leave the body in a similar way, using thoughts to guide us, to guide the illness into wellness. If we are thinking that the cancer is going to come back, or I'm going to have a heart attack because I've already had one heart attack, that sets the environment up in our body for illness. But if we think, I'm doing all that I can to be healthy, to stay healthy, I'm moving, I'm positive, I'm thinking in the right direction, I'm pushing the thoughts that are negative, that are bringing unwellness towards me. I had realized that I was thinking that it's likely that my breast cancer is going to return. It was stage 3, and I don't like surprises, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to assume that it's going to come back. It's just a matter of when and where. That way I wouldn't be surprised, right? But what that does is actually brings the unwellness into my world, which is the exact opposite of what I want. So I want to be thinking that I'm well, and I'm getting well every day. I'm healing, basically. So when I ache, when I have a day that isn't as good as I would like it to be, I want to tell myself that I'm healing, or maybe that I'm still healing. However I want to word that, but I want to look at any type of unwell day or less well day as a day that I'm healing, or that I'm still healing, not that I'm back to where I started, or oh my gosh, maybe it's coming back, or it's back and I just haven't seen it on a test yet. So it's really important for me to shift my thinking into that positive environment, or positive mindset, to create a wellness environment in my body. Because disease, I believe, can't live in an environment that is full of wellness. So if you have any desire, please watch the movie or the documentary Heal. It's fantastic. It covers in detail this theory that many believe to be true. And I am now approaching my disease process this way, my healing process this way, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes for me. I think there is a time and place for modern medicine. I did everything I could, chemo, radiation, surgery, and also ongoing medication as prevention. But I'm also going to do this. And will I ever know exactly which was most helpful? Probably not. But what I will know is that I did everything that I possibly could, mind, body, and spirit, to be as well as I could be. I do think that my breast cancer was caused by a significant amount of stress that was long term, from a difficult divorce and a very disheartening outcome with parental alienation with my sons. was just a very, very difficult time. It was prolonged, and I truly believe that it's no surprise that my cancer was breast cancer right by my broken heart from all that transpired throughout that divorce and hurtfulness with my children, who were never, should have never been in that position, and it breaks my heart still to this day. However, I've had to come to terms with it, but I truly believe that that is what caused my breast cancer. That stress was immense and so long term. I've had to do a lot of work to be healthy from that mentally, because it just was so heartbreaking. So stress is believed to be the cause of most all illnesses. So what I'm suggesting, the cognitive behavioral mindset, helps with all of that, reducing stress and being in a headspace to be well. If you get a chance, please watch the movie Heal. It's very cognitive behaviorally based, meaning that what we think affects how we feel, and then what we do. Like I said, will I ever know which modern medicine or the cognitive behavioral approach, will I ever know which brought me into a more well path? No, I won't. But I will know that I have done all that I can to be as well as possible. And this is such a healthy and stress-free approach to add to my treatment that it makes complete sense. As a therapist, I completely support adding this to wellness plans, whether you have a disease or you're preventing any type of disease. We have to reduce stress in our lives. Maybe that's a walk in nature. Maybe that's exercise for you. Whatever it is. Maybe it's just a mindset. What I have found is that anytime that I have stress or heaviness, that I come into nature, whether it's walking in the woods, being on water, being in the middle of the Everglades, wherever it is, nature tends to just balance out that stress. And when I leave that environment, it goes with me, and the stress just seems smaller. It's still there, right? The problem hasn't went away, but it just is less heavy. And if we can just make our stressors a little less heavy, a little less burdensome, I think that's going to be key to remaining healthy and building a path to wellness. I hope you have a stress-free day. Thank you for watching.